Hello everyone, I hope that you are all well and having a lovely half term. I am Zoha and I'm going to be taking you through the extensive challenges in the exercise book for the lesson that was based on recurring decimals. So without further ado, let's have a look at the first question. Now, whenever you've got a question like this, remember we want to express each and every recurring decimal as a fraction. So we know that 0.15 recurring is just very simply going to be 15 minus 1. Remember, we have to subtract the number that's not repeating or that's not recurring. And we're going to have 1 9 because there's only one number that's recurring and 1 0. Okay, and then if we're to write 0.218 and the 1/8 is recurring, we're going to be doing 218 minus 2. Remember, 2 is not recurring, divided by, we've got 990. Remember, there's 2 9s that we put in the denominator because there's 2 numbers that are recurring, and just 1 0 because there's one number that's not recurring before the recurring ones. And then we've just got 0.3 recurring, which you should all know is just going to be equal to 3/9. Now, our second step is very simply to do what we've been instructed to do in the question. So we're going to be doing 14/90 plus 216/990 multiplied by a third. We can just simplify 3/9 to a third. Then we multiply that by 11/111. And once you add up those fractions and then multiply them by a third and then by 11/111, you should indeed get the answer of 37/99. Okay, so remember guys, your key steps over here are just to convert the recurring decimals into fractions, and then you guys should be very solid with fractions, and you should all know how to add fractions and multiply them too. Okay, hope that helped with the first question. Let's get straight on to question number 2. So over here, we've just been asked to calculate and give our answers as fractions. And again, we've got a few fractions over here. We've got a few recurring decimals over here. So our first step, again, is going to be to change these recurring decimals and convert them into fractions. So let's start with 2.234, and the 3 and the 4 are recurring. Now remember, this is a whole number, so we can just write this as 2, okay? And then we can just convert what we have left, which is 0.234, where the 3 4 is recurring, and we can put that as and we can convert that into a fraction. So we would get 234 minus 2, because remember 2 is not recurring, over 990, okay? And then let's convert 0.98, where both 9 and 8 are recurring, into fractions, okay? And that's very simply just going to be 98/99, okay? So what we've got to do now is we've just got to do 232/990 minus 98/99, okay? And if we do that in the brackets, we will then, after we finish that, have to divide by 11. But if you subtract 232/990 minus 98/99, you should just get the answer of 111/45. And then you want to divide that by 11, okay, and you would get the answer of 56/495. So really make sure, guys, that you know all of the rules for converting these these recurring decimals into fractions, and then you just have to deduce the fractions afterwards. So hopefully that makes sense, everyone. Let me know if you have any questions, but thank you for watching.